Are you overwhelmed? Do you sometimes feel as if you're meeting yourself coming forward? As you're going out the door, you're coming in the door. Do you feel that the tasks that you've set yourself, you're just not enough time in the day to get everything done? Being overwhelmed is something that we can change. So I'm going to share some techniques and some tips that have helped me not feel overwhelmed, not feel as if I've got nothing done, not feel as if, the time is just gone and I couldn't tell you what I'd done for the last 5-6 hours. So this is something that I use every day in my life, practical things that have really, really helped me. I would say that I am a naturally spontaneous person. I always didn't like, things scheduled in the diary or knowing where I was going to be at certain times, and that's not the way to successfully run business and to also have time for the family. When you ask any estate agent, are they busy? The answer is usually, oh yes, really, really busy. But are you busy doing the things that are going to help move the needle forward? Are you busy doing the things that you're going to build relationships with clients? Are you busy doing the things that are going to help you have your life by design and be successful in business? One of the things that I found really, really useful is setting out times for things each day. When I was an agent and building up my own business, from day one, I put in lead generation as a priority, 9 till 12 every single day. Now, that didn't mean I sat on the phone for 3 hours. It could involve networking. It could involve, taking some of my kind of allied resources out for a coffee. But it was within that 9 till 12. These simple techniques will really, really help the feeling of being overwhelmed. They'll also help with feeling that you're in control of your own life. If you feel in control of your own life, then you naturally become more productive, and it becomes second nature to know exactly how your week is going to be scheduled. Now, life happens, of course it does, but instead of then becoming overwhelmed by things thrown at us, we can then just reschedule what that task was that we had for that time and catch up at another time. If you erase something out your diary, you should replace it so that we're always on top of what we need to do of a day. So time blocking time to sit down, have some lunch and review your morning and go over anything that you need to do through emails is again second part of the routine. So the simple way, I've said it before, is lead gen in the morning and service in the afternoon. So if you have the lead gen blocked in, you have your time to review your emails, have your time to review your social media, and then you know in the afternoon that you've got service to your clients, whether that be appraisals, whether that be contacting people again or following up on viewings, following up on inquiries for properties. That's all part of service. Of course, part of it is lead gen as well, but service is what we absolutely have to get. 5-star service for clients. So service blocked in the afternoon is where we would do all our client relationship calls. For me, then the next bit of the routine, sort of 4 till 6, is again just making sure that everybody's been answered. Anyone that was promised a call has been given a call. And then the next part of that is then when I can come home and I have time blocked for my family. Usually making dinner for all of them and having some time round the table, enjoying dinner with them. I have people say to me, but Eve, that sounds great in theory, but how do you put it into practice? Like anything, it actually is practicing the practice. And I can honestly say, when I started to do this, probably now 5 or 6 years ago, it has completely transformed the level of stress in my life. I even have time when I'm going to go to the supermarket blocked off, because there was time when, the kids would come home, there'd be nothing in the fridge, and then what do? You phone for a takeaway or you phone for a pizza, whatever it is. So I now have time blocked in the diary so that I know I come home and there's food in the fridge for the kids. I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do, but with practice it becomes second nature, and it has certainly transformed the level of stress in my house, in my life, and also the moaning from the kids has become a lot less, which obviously then reduces my stress significantly. Having a plan and a routine is absolutely crucial to help you with success in business and in life. What are the things that you find most difficult in planning in a day? Is it something that you can create a habit to overcome? There might be something simple you don't have time to fit in time for yourself. Again, that's a habit to get into. You don't have time to, just sit and read a book, or you don't have time to catch up with washing. Whatever it is, leave me some of the things that you find most difficult and let's see if we can find a solution. But for me, it all comes down to creating habits and reducing the stress, reducing that feeling of overwhelmedness, if that's a word. Reducing the fact that you literally feel as if you are on a hamster wheel and you can't get off it. That's where time blocking is your friend. That's where routine is your friend. And it only takes practice to form a habit. They say it takes 66 days to form a habit. I believe some things can be formed a lot sooner if you literally put your mind to it and really focus on reducing the stress levels within your life.